Oh, it's legit, dude. Yeah, they were at each other's necks, man. Luckily, me and Roy Nelson were there to save the day.
Actually, after the Contender Series with Snoop Dogg, got to hang out with. That's I'd definitely say my biggest celebrity encounter. Got to hang out with him. I think O'Malley was in there. Of course, we all got to smoke with Snoop. Check that off the bucket list. And basically, it was just like a little trailer they had set up outside for him with snacks and stuff. His little trailer. So we got to go in there for 5-10 minutes before we got on the bus back to the hotel. He's cool, man. I mean, pretty much like you would picture him. I think one of the questions I asked him, what was next? Where are you headed next? And he said he's going to New York. And I asked him what he's going to New York for, and he just said, "Shit, I don't know. They tell me I got to go to New York, so I go to New York."
Yeah, no. One time I met Dwight Howard. Fuck, I met Shaq. I met a few of these motherfuckers. I'll say both. I met Dwight Howard my first fight in the UFC. We were at the Red Rock Hotel. USADA had to P-test me. And I think I'm walking with my cup, or I'm just about to go pee in the cup, right? And then big ass Dwight Howard had my cup, like, oh shit, look at Dwight Howard. Hella crazy, bro. But have you seen Shaq in person? He's huge. He's like a refrigerator, bro. I was in Atlanta and beat the brakes off that Russian. And then I was backstage. Shaq is about wide as he is tall. You wouldn't know. I look like a little baby next to him. I felt like a little baby. He shook my hand and his hands went completely over my wrist and my hand. Like I felt like such a little, you know what? I mean, I just felt so small, but huge, man.
I broke up a fight with Bill Goldberg and Ziggler. I almost call him Dirk Diggler. I know it's not Dirk Diggler. No, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. Oh, it's legit, dude. Yeah, they were at each other's necks, man. Luckily, me and Roy Nelson were there to save the day.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say probably the coolest was maybe Mike Tyson, just hanging out, getting going out to the ranch, Tyson Ranch, and just kind of being around. Yeah, I went out there, but just everyone smoking weed, and it was a cool experience. But just to kind of be around someone who I looked up to my whole life, watching his fights and his highlights, and just a ferocious animal. But to be in the presence and just listen to him talk, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, so I went out there. The last time I went there was last year. They did Dominance MMA, had a media day there. But yeah, the ranch is pretty cool. It's a, small little room. I guess they have a full-on boxing ring in there now and bags, but that wasn't there when we went. But it was cool. They had a nice setup, with all their products, CBD products, and then just joints laying around everywhere and rolling papers. Yeah. He seemed super calm and chill. But I feel like if you just kind of say the wrong thing, he kind of gets kind of nuts. You've probably seen him in some interviews. Don't question him, but he's really cool and laid back, and he has a lot of stories. So it's just kind of cool to sit back and listen to whatever stories he has to tell.
This is the strangest one, actually. This now, weirdest thing ever, right? I'm so glad I remember this for this, right? Not even fighting related, right? Because obviously with fighting, you get quite well known and people know you, right? My wife does spray tans, right? You know what a spray tan is? So she used to do mobile spray tans. So she was doing spray tans for quite some celebrities here and there, and she was doing a spray tan for Robbie Williams' wife. Do you know Robbie Williams is? Mustang, right? Fucking big guy, right? So she used to we live in London. She used to go to the house and do a lot of spray tans all the time. It was over the Christmas period, and they asked if Sarah would do it, and we're going to pay her my wife a bit of money to go do a spray tan. And I was like, Yeah, do it. I don't mind. It's Boxing Day, whatever. Go and go do it. She goes, oh, but would you come with me? I'm like, cool, I'll come with you. So we drove, I can't remember where it was, to this fucking massive mansion, which is Robbie Williams' place, right? Out in the country. And I was just sitting in the car while my wife went into the house. She got a butler came and took her to the house. And I was just in the car on my phone, probably playing Clash of Clans or something on my phone, just whatever, mincing around. The next minute, I get a message on my phone. Robbie asked if you're any good at FIFA. And I'm like, well, if he wants to get beat, I'll beat him. And next minute, the butler came out. The butler came out, got me, and took me into the house. Right, and we went into the house. Weirdly, we didn't even play FIFA. We just got there, started chatting. I was like, hey, how's it going, Robbie? And he had a few of his like band members around, like people he worked with, and Nicole Appleton was there and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we just all started chatting. They offered me some food. I'm like, yeah, I had some food. They had a chef cook me some food just there and then. It was like, and next minute, we went and played some pool. And then we sat down and watched the film. And then I ended up staying at his house. I stayed the night over Robbie Williams' house. And then next morning, I just got up and went. It was the weirdest night ever. No, I have no clue. But it was just like a weird celebrity encounter where he's a mega famous guy. And it was a weird way that I met him because it's through my wife, not through being fighting or anything like that. And I ended up staying in Robbie Williams' house for one night and then went back the next morning. It's fucking weird.
I've seen celebrities in passing every once in a while, just at a mall or whatever. There was a two that kind of stick out. There's one, I was at a movie theater. It's one of my favorite pastimes. But yeah, actually, oh my gosh, they're all movie theater stories. So I was at, I was like 13, 14, didn't have a cell phone. iPhones weren't a thing. And, it's the old fashioned mom drops you off at the movie theater and picks you up afterwards. And I was with a couple friends and their mom picked them up, right after the movie. And my mom was a little bit late. She was like 5 minutes late, nothing crazy. And it was in the middle of the day. So it wasn't like crazy or anything. So, I'm sitting on the bench and the door opens from the movie theater and it was Mike Tyson. And I was like, what? And I was like, and no one's around. And I'm like, no one's gonna believe this. What the heck? And because I couldn't take a picture of it. I had no camera. and he was with this beautiful model and some bodyguard, and I was like, oh my god. And I'm like, where's my mom? She needs to see this. Where's my mom? Somebody has to see this. But he was really nice and cool. He like waved to me and then went about his business to his car. Fightful.com